It's amusing how MOE Minister of Environment goes after farmers. How many sheep I can have in a square kilometer, and what days I can spread the manure on, and how many days storage I should have. When St. Catharines, Niagara, Toronto, Ottawa, Windsor, Sarnia, these cities are the biggest polluters in Ontario, probably Canada. The biggest polluters. They dump raw sewage, millions of liters. You see on TV the big sewage plant in Ottawa. It's about 6 swimming pools as best I can figure, and that's a couple hours raw sewage. It's not getting treated. They have dumps, bypasses. For me, my 20 cows and 40 sheep aren't making as much manure as 10 apartment buildings. Yet I'm heavily regulated. Cows can get out. It happens. Gates get left open, fences get broke down. It happens. But here, there's about 30 beavers in the creek, and I don't think anybody's regulating them. You could take them to court, but there are usually no shows for that sort of thing.
The Ministry of Environment undertook its agenda to clean up Ontario's waterways. Although studies revealed that many major cities were the large polluters of our lakes and rivers, the MOE failed to prosecute many of them. Instead, with cities bypassing the filter plants and dumping raw, untreated sewage directly into our waterways, the Ministry of Environment targeted farmers. A province-wide grade 11 chemistry textbook implicated agricultural runoff from cattle manure as the cause of the Walkerton tragedy.
The reason that Walkerton happened was not because of any of the elaborate explanations they came up with. It happened because a couple of drunk guys were putting the chlorine in the water supply.
More and more rules and regulations were being piled onto the rural community in the name of safety and health.
A good example of regulations, I can give you an example from my farm. We do some direct marketing, which we feel is a really important thing for small family farms to be able to market our own products. And we're finding fewer and fewer small abattoirs able to process our meats. If we lose those small abattoirs, we will have no way of marketing our meats. We agree with meat inspection. We feel that it's important for food safety, but we totally disagree with the over-regulation of small abattoirs.
These meat packing plants, they're not the Tysons and the Cargills. These are the small family-owned meat packing plants, and they're being killed by regulation that provides no value to anybody other than further increasing the monopoly of the big boys. We've had enough of this government closing down our meat packers, and we're not going to let them close down anymore.
This government has got to, if they're going to over-regulate these small abattoirs, they've got to show them some money. They've got to give them some money to do it, or we're going to lose them all.
The packers in this country in Alberta, through the Dunn Report in 2003, their profits went up 280%.
And that's not right.
And that's not right. Cargill alone, on the first beef support program, got $433 million. I got $1,260.
That ain't right.
The government's given subsidies and grants to your big packers like Tyson and Cargill, among others. They would be paying 25 cents a pound for the beef and flipping it for $3.75. It's a free country, I can understand that. If I was in their shoes, I'd probably be doing the exact same. And they shouldn't be penalized for that. Who should be penalized is the government for giving taxpayers money to these guys. That's not good business. Hey, but it's the opposite of Robin Hood.
And we have to nurture these abattoirs that are encouraging people to buy from a farmer. And yet we're going the other way, we're getting rid of them. And we've gone from about 350 of them 10 or 15 years ago down to less than 200 now, and we're going to lose a lot more right away. We've got consumers everywhere in Ontario who want to buy direct from a farmer, and we've got no mechanism for them to do it.